Good morning, friends. This is our math lesson for 4.9. We are still working on area, which we have learned is the inside part of a shape. So all of this right in here. The outside edges would be our perimeter, but today we are focusing on area. So all that inside space. Yesterday we talked about composite units. So if we know how many squares are on one side of our shape, we can figure out the area. We talked about that because we can tile, kind of like tile your floor, we can tile the shape and figure out the area inside. We've also talked about how we can use length times width, so length times the width to get our area. All right, so for this math message, it says a cloud is partly covering this rectangle. Find the area of the whole rectangle. So we know with our key that our area is going to be measured in square centimeters for this problem. Okay, so obviously you don't have a partner that you're going to be able to talk to, so I'm just going to kind of talk you through this one. So I do have a cloud covering part of this, but I can see my composite number right here for my length. Okay, so I'm just going to count how many squares I have going down to get my length for over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I know that I have 9 square centimeters on this side. Okay, which would also mean I would have 9 square centimeters on that side. But when we're doing area, we only need to know length and width. Okay, now I'm going to change my dot to figure out how many I have going across the top because that isn't covered either. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have 5 composite units or centimeters up here at the top. So in order to figure out the area of this particular rectangle, I need to what? Take my, you're right, length times my width. So 9 times 5. And that is a great number for me because I'm really good at skip counting by 5s, which all of you are. So let's skip count by 5s 9 times to get our number. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 45. Very good. So our area for our math message is 45. So as long as I can have the composite unit, I can figure out the area of a shape. I don't need to know have to be showing all of the squares. All right, so we're going to continue talking about this today and practicing area. Okay, so I'm going to tell you for this first one, we are going to you're going to have 8 squares. We're going to draw an 8. Ugh, that doesn't look very good. Hold on. An 8 by 10 rectangle. So let me just draw this in. 8 by 10 rectangle. Okay? So that means I'm going to do 8 squares going across and then 10 squares going down. So I'm going to draw that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, all the way down. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then 8 going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And all the way up and all the way over. Not perfect, but pretty close. All right, so we need to know the number of rows. Remember, our rows go across, so we have our rows going across, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we have 10 rows. And the number of squares in each row, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now we need a number sentence to figure out our area. So we would do 10 times 8 equals, and again, a great number because I can skip count by 10s 8 times. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, so the area of this square is 80 square units. All right, once you get the hang of it and remembering length times width, area is kind of fun to figure out. And we could use this when we get older in many jobs that we have too. All right, so for this one, we are going to draw in a 6 by 7 rectangle. So I'm going to go with a new color here. So 6 by 7. So I'm going to draw in 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 6 up. And 7 across. Okay, so we have 6 rows, and the number of squares in each row is 7. So we are doing 6 times 7 to get our area, length times the width. Okay, and let's count by 6s. So I have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. Very good. So our area for this square is 42. So today you're going to practice creating some shapes and figuring out the area. All right. Good luck. Have fun, friends. Oh, also, friends, you will probably still, I think some of you still had problems in your Google Classroom to work on perimeter and area problems. So we want to make sure that we finish up those assignments and turn them in. All right. Have fun. Bye.